EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Tar Heel state of North Carolina, where the spirit of the late Sam Mills lives on with the pounding of the drum as we're ready for football at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. Tonight, we wrap up Wild Card Weekend. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Carolina Panthers on Monday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, we welcome you. That's the punter, Ethan Evans, to get this started. We are underway in Oaktown Charlotte. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So the Panthers led out by their quarterback, Bryce Young. Shaky rookie year, but the back end of his second year, Greg, very effective for the man who was the #1 overall pick out of Alabama in 2023.
I remember talking to him earlier this season, Mike, and he emphasized the importance of winning their division. That guarantees you host at least one playoff game. Well, that goal, that's been reached. Now, they have their sights set on something even bigger, but to accomplish that, they're going to have to take advantage of this opportunity right here in front of them. That starts by doing whatever it takes over these next couple hours to extend their season by one more week.
That one taken in right side by Leggett. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and
from the gun here on third down. It's Young. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line. The Rams once again led by Matthew Stafford at quarterback. First 12 years with Detroit, his 5th year with the Rams, including a Super Bowl championship, winning Super Bowl 56. The #1 overall pick all the way back in 2009.
Getting your team into the playoffs, that's step one, but now this quarterback's going to lead them to victory today on the road. Hostile environment. He's got to play mistake-free ball, operate the offense, get in and out of the huddle, and when he has opportunities to make plays downfield, he has to make them.
Third down, they need 5. Out of the gun, Stafford. He's got a man. That's Nakua, complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Rams.
On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll go again here with Williams. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Ashawn Robinson there on the play. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, Stafford finds Nakua on the slant. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Back to throw is Stafford. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
That's another Rams first down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Rams.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start, and this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. They've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down. The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Complete to 2-2-1. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and
A shotgun snap to Stafford. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
Rams, first down. It's a gain of 10.
Stafford.
First down.
He'll find the rookie from Oregon's Terrence Ferguson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's second and 8 at the 14-yard line.
Again, it's Stafford. Throw over the middle, brought in by Adams.
Number 17.
Now a 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 6. And it's
Stafford to throw again. That is caught side of the end zone. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
touchdown, Rams.
Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. There's Dave Canales, the Carolina head coach, his Panthers, heading back onto the field. They'll go play action with Young. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second.
A second down throw for Young. In trouble, and down he goes.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here and pass protection.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait till their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
There you see Sean McVay, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Rams. His team heading back onto the field. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
I think it's been pretty clear that the offensive emphasis has been on controlling the front. Don't allow them to get after your quarterback. Well, when you do that, it's pretty easy to lose sight of some of the secondary players, and this defensive back was used on the blitz, and he's able to get home.
Now a second down throw for Stafford. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. 16. To throw is Stafford. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him through a short return. The Panthers offense ready for this next possession. And so far, 2 drives, 2 punts, no first downs. Not a winning formula as they start drive number 3. That's taken in and it's Rico Dowdle. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Second and 11.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Young. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
The Rams offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8. On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he's going to get the 1st down up past the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. And the Rams 1st down. An 8-yard pickup. And the Rams 1st down.
It's another run here for Williams. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 46-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Now it's Stafford. For throw, pulled in by Parkinson. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
For a Rams 1st down.
Stafford now. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the 1st quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection. How can we get extra bodies and extra attention? Because we still got a long way to go in this one.
That one caught by Adams. 3rd down and 9.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, here's Stafford.
There's no real fancy explanation here, Mike. I mean, he just flat out beats the guy in front of him, and I don't think they could have drawn up a better start here in the opening quarter.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. Young to throw on 1st down. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 19-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Out of the shotgun, Young. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Here's Young. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. Here's Sam Martin now, as he is on to punt for Carolina. Here comes Smith on the return. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Stafford. Has caught left side. That's Parkinson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. One quarter complete here in this Monday finale on Wild Card Weekend. The Rams out to the early lead and will return to Charlotte in a moment. Second quarter now, Rams in control of the football. Here's 2nd and 3 to go as we are ready to get back underway. A give, and here comes Williams. Trying to bounce that one outside, but only to be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Open downfield is Parkinson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Rams first down.
25 yards. First down, Rams.
Now, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the stakes. Let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Play action now for Stafford. Going right back to Nakua. Complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing again is Stafford. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
The Panthers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. From the 46. Here's 2nd and 2. Tremble comes in motion. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
It's good for a Panther first down.
And the Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Off the play fake. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system, and all these early sacks. Yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing.
This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. Kobe Turner getting in for the sack, and now it's going to be 3rd and a mile.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball that extra second in the pocket, and with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
This one complete right side. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
For the Panther field goal. A 54-yard attempt.
No issues there. This one is good. And the Panthers are on the board. It's 7-3. So now, after the field goal, Fitzgerald is back out there to send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Kyron Williams and the Rams offense ready to get back to work. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Stafford now on second down. That one brought in by Nakua. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. Here's Ethan Evans now, as he is on to punt for the Rams. This brought in out past the 20. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Panthers offense headed back to take over once more. On first down is Young. That's to the rookie from Arizona, Teteroa McMillan. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
That's good for a Panthers.
On first and 10, here's Young. That's to the left side, hauled in by Lee Getz. From the 44-yard line, here's second and 7.
At the 44-yard line, a 3-yard pickup.
On play action, Young. Got a man coming across the field, he's got it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. It's a Carolina first down. Here's a carry for Dowdle. Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
That's another Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the 17-yard line.
From the gun, it's Young. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A 4-yard loss.
Think here offensively, they got to go in at halftime and regroup. The play caller, the offensive line coach, the quarterback, they got to make sure they're on the same page. It just doesn't seem like they're all communicating the pass protection assignments the right way because he continues to end up on his back.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
Field goal. A 32-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Panthers are back within one. It's 7-6. So now, after the field goal, Fitzgerald is back out there to send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Rams offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Here's a zone read to start the drive. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
The shotgun snap to Stafford. That's to Parkinson, open right side. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Tremble comes in motion. Here's the pistol snap to Young. A marker comes in as he goes down. It is a sack, and that flag definitely in the area of holding. Throwing on 2nd down, Young. Moving outside the pocket. And a nice run. Sliding to a home. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 6.
Out of a shotgun. Young. He's got a man. That's McMillan. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
16 yards. That's good for a Panther.
Young to throw on 1st down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15 at the 35.
A 2nd down throw for Young. Out to his right. He elects to go down to the ground and give himself up. 3rd and long.
Down at the 37-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up
back to throw. Young. Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. Now a timeout Rams. That's number 2. As they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
It's 4th down.
Here's their punter now as he is on to kick it away. Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Rams offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. Now a 1st down throw for Stafford. Unloads downfield looking for Nakua. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
action. Stafford. He's going to try it here again. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
The Panthers offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll start with a golden opportunity here to move out in front. Great field position to start out. It's 1st and 10. Young. A throw there. Caught by Leggett. The Panthers will take their first timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. 2nd and 7. To throw is Young. A pass taken in by Dowdle. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Tremble comes in motion. Young to throw on 1st and 10. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Back to the air, it's Young. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
That one complete to Leggett. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
That's good for a Panthers first down.
Here's Young to throw. And he's in. Xavier Leggett. Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown.
Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. The kick is good. Panthers are in the lead by the score of 13-7.
Rams 7.
Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Here's Smith to return it. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
17-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Rams first down. 1st and 10 of the...
So, halftime straight ahead.
Hey, Charlotte, primetime January football, NFC Wild Card. Right now, the Carolina Panthers are holding the remote, and they ain't handing it back. Everybody said, oh, it's January, it's different, the Rams will flip the switch. Yeah, well, right now, this looks like the same movie, different theater, better pop. Panthers lead 13-7, and they are looking real comfy in their own grip. Let's talk about the Rams first. Toughest division in football. Cross-country flight. Playoff jet lag. Pressure, I get it. But this ain't the TSA, baby. No excuses allowed. Matthew Stafford's moving the ball, but he ain't moving the needle. 1 touchdown, 1 oops. And in January, those mistakes stick around longer than relatives after the holidays. Now, Kyron Williams, 8 touches, 61 yards. That's nice, but nice don't win in January. You didn't fly coast to coast to sample the menu. Feed the man. He's running hungry, and the Rams are treating him like he already ate. Puka Nacua found the end zone, respect, but Carolina's defense is sitting on him like a lawn chair at a barbecue. No space, no freebies, no, you go ahead. They're playing bully ball. Now let's flip it. Panthers side. Bryce Young, first playoff game, bright lights, national stage, and this kid looks as cool as the other side of the pillow. No panic, no hero nonsense, just taking what the defense gives him and cashing checks. In this Panthers defense, they're playing fast, mean, and organized, like they already circled next week on the calendar. They're hitting, swarming, and they look like they want to keep playing. Piece to the second half for the Rams. Run the ball like you mean it. Kyron until further notice. Stafford, walk it up. No souvenirs for the defense. Pick up the tempo. Jet lag ain't on the stat sheet. Panthers keep Stafford uncomfortable. Make every one of his throws feel like rush hour traffic. Let Bryce cook, but don't let him start a fire in the kitchen. One more turnover, this place might pop. And before we get back to it, big love to all you subscribers, channel members, and poll warriors. If it wasn't for you, Big Al might be yelling at pigeons somewhere. Hit the Verse merch store. Playoff season means playoff drip. You know the merch is clean. And stay tuned this spring. All-time franchise seasons, legends with today's stars, or college greats back in their home states. Keep it fun, keep it wild, keep it Maddenverse. Drop a comment. Your voice matters here. Second half coming up. I'm Big Al, and you're in the Maddenverse.
Thank you very much. We'll see if adjustments at halftime change the course of this one. Likely to play a big role in who's going to walk away with a W. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Rams offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. First and 10. Drive begins with a run by Williams. He's inside the 40. A terrific run. He's got this one down inside the 30-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. 45 yards.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
First down, right back to Williams. And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
At the 21-yard line.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they could somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. 2-2 Atwell. Touchdown, Rams.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Mevis, good on the extra point. And the Rams move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Panthers offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Now Dowdle. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
On the stop. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 8. Look at play action with Young. That's caught right side. It's the tight end, Evans. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll try to sneak it here, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On the ground, it's Dowdle. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. That one out wide. Dowdle. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
That's good for a Panthers first down.
Now Young. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
And this quarterback just continues to take a beating throughout the entire game. They have to find a way to keep him upright. Otherwise, I'm not sure if he's going to make it out of this game in one piece.
On 2nd down, Young. They'll set up the screen here to Hubbard. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. Hunt team out, ready to send this one away. As he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
At the 23-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and 2. Stafford. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
And the Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They run over center with Williams. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They get 18 on that one. First down, LA.
First down.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's going to handle it.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Stafford now on 2nd down. Open man, that's Adams. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
inside the 30-yard line.
16 yards. That's another Rams first down.
They'll go with Williams. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
10 more yards.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On the give, it's Williams. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
16-yard line. A gain of 2.
They'll go again here with Williams. And the Rams are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
13 yards on the play. And the Rams first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Stafford. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Going in the wrong direction. Now second and goal from the 12. To throw is Stafford. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he will get into the end zone. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, LA. Point after try forthcoming.
For the extra point.
He knocks it through. And the Rams extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13.
Panthers 13.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Leggett on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with first and 10. On play action, Young. It's complete to Evans. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 31-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up
a second down throw for Young. Over the middle, he locates McMillan. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Panthers first down.
He'll step up and run. And he maneuvers his way forward. A gain of 6.
Brings up second
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. They'll try to run. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. They wind up getting the yards they needed on 4th and 3.
Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 45.
So 1 quarter remains in this NFC Wild Card matchup. This is the NFL Playoffs on EA Sports. fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the gun, it's Young. That one taken in right side by Leggett. Second and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
They'll run with Dowdle. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. A gain there of 21. It's good for a Panther first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Right back to him on first down. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 11-yard line.
They face second down and 7. Young hands it to Hubbard. And the Panthers are going to be set up first and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
And the Panthers first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Young. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Even when it seems like they're putting a nice drive together, Mike, they just can't seem to escape this pass rush. It has been relentless all game long, and they get him here again.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try here on second and goal. Out of the shotgun, Young. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Brings up third and goal.
To throw, Young. This is caught at 2.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
There you see Sean McVay, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Rams. His team heading back onto the field. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start first and 10. On the carry, it's Williams. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. It's another run here for Williams. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
That's good for a Rams first down. It's a gain of 6. First down, Rams.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. To the left side, and Adams has it. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
That's another Rams first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Los Angeles.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 26-yard line.
Now a second down throw for Stafford. This throw right side is caught by Adams. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
That's another Rams.
Now it's Williams.
Williams, the ball carrier, taken down at the 41.
From the 41. Here is 2nd and 8. A shotgun snap to Stafford. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Out of the gun, Stafford. He gets this complete, finding Adams. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest. You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
On 2nd down, here's Stafford. As is caught left side, that's Parkinson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On the ground, this is Williams. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Corum.
A gain of 6.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Williams. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Play action, Stafford. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. So now then, 1st and goal from the 1. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Williams. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Los Angeles. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. We get on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. There's Dave Canales, the Carolina head coach, his Panthers, heading back onto the field. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Young. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. And that is incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it's going to be 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. There you see Sean McVay, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Rams. His team heading back onto the field. They're going to be trying to play keep away in this situation. Use as much clock as possible, up a couple of scores as they start this drive, 1st and 10. A give, and here comes Williams. Not much there, maybe a yard.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Off play action. It's Stafford. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
This a must stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. Now it's Stafford. That's to Parkinson, open right side. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. The Rams punting unit coming out as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds. The Panthers offense ready to get back at it. Tremble comes in motion. Young to throw on 1st and 10. That's right side, taken in by Tremble. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 30. That's good for the Panthers. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now, and they're going to work this down inside the 45. So time becoming a factor, down 2 scores. They do have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to work with them. Young to throw on 1st down. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard
So,
line.
2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's 2nd down and 3.
We got it.
They'll drop to throw. Here's a screen coming for Dowdle. He's into space past the 25. And he's going to be taken down.
13 yards.
Here's 1st down.
That's another Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 20.
Back to throw. Young. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
He takes off. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
And the Panthers first down.
To throw is Young. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Roger McCreary.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Kyron Williams and the Rams offense ready to get back to work. And still 2 timeouts left for the defense, but no real need to use them. They're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Rams first down.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Rams as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Charlotte, good night, everyone.